Welcome to our video lesson on multiplying fractions. We're going to do two different types where we multiply a fraction by a fraction and a fraction by a whole number. I really love multiplying fractions because it's really simple and straightforward. There are only 3 steps when you're multiplying a fraction by a fraction. You multiply the numerators, and then multiply the denominators, and then simplify. And that's it. Let's start with number 1. Make sure you write down your steps. Now let's do number 1. We have 3/5 of a half. Some people get confused by this of, but all it means is times. So it means we have 3/5 times 1/2. Okay, so we need to multiply our numerators first. What's 3 times 1? 3. Then we multiply our denominators. 5 times 2 is 10. And we simplify. Okay, what's the greatest common factor of 3 and 10? The greatest common factor of 3 and 10 is 1. So that means it's in simplest form, and our answer is 3/10. That's it. Okay, let's do number 2. We have 8/12 times 2/3. So we multiply the numerators. 8 times 2 is 16. And then we multiply our denominators. 12 times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3. So we have 16/36. Okay, now we need to simplify these two. I think these two have a common factor, so I'm going to write out the factors of 16 and 36. Remember, we're talking about factors, not multiples. Factors are numbers that, when multiplied together, give you the number. So factors of 16 are 1, there we go, are 1, 2, not 3, 4, 8, and 16. Okay, now the factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. We need to find their greatest common factor. Well, their greatest common factor is right here. It's 4. So that means if we divide both the numerator and denominator by 4, we're going to get this fraction in simplest form. So 16 divided by 4 is 4, and 36 divided by 4 is 9. So that means our answer is 4/9. Alright, now let's talk about multiplying a fraction by a whole number. We're going to start with a word problem. So whenever we see our word problem, our first thought is we have to cube. Okay, let's read it and cube it. You are decorating a bulletin board using a piece of green ribbon that is 5/6 of a yard long. You will also need yellow ribbon that is 9 times as long as the green ribbon. How much yellow ribbon do you need? Okay, let's start by circling the numbers and units. So we need 5/6 of a yard. Make sure you circle yard. And then 9, there's no units, so it's just 9. And there's no more numbers. Okay, then we need to underline important math words. Times is an important math word. And I think that's about it. B, box a question. How much yellow ribbon do we need? And then E, eliminate unimportant information. Well, it doesn't really matter that we're decorating a bulletin board. And that's about it. Now we need to set up our problem. So we need to know how much yellow ribbon we need. And we know that we have green ribbon that is 5/6 of a yard long, and we need yellow ribbon that is 9 times as long as the green ribbon. That means we're going to multiply 5/6 times 9. Alright, we have a fraction and a whole number here. Let's look at our steps for multiplying a fraction by a whole number. Our first step is to write the whole number as a fraction with a denominator of 1. So let's do that. 5/6 times 9. Well, 9 written as a fraction could be written as 9/1. Because this means 9 wholes, 9 1-wholes. That would be 9 that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that means that they're all colored in. And that is 9 wholes. So the easiest thing to do is just right? 9 is with the denominator of 1. And then step 2 is multiply, and our steps for multiplying are multiply our numerators. So we have 5 times 9 is 45. And then multiply our denominators. 6 times 1 is 6. And now we need to simplify. So we take 45 and divide it by 6 because we have an improper fraction here. 6 goes into 45 7 times. 7 times 6 is 42. Subtract them. 45 minus 42 gives a remainder of 3. So this written as a mixed number would be 7 because 6 goes into 45 7 whole times. And then we have 7 and we keep our denominator the same and our remainder is 3. So 7 and 3/6. We're still not done though because this fraction here, this one, can be simplified more. We have 7, then we have 7, and we're going to divide our numerator by 3, and that goes in once, and our denominator by 3. We get a half. So how much yellow ribbon do we need? We need 7.5 yards. Remember, no units, no points, of yellow ribbon. That's all for now. I hope you understand multiplying fractions and you enjoy it as much as I do. And I'll see you later.